Hello everyone, this here is the LEGO Star Wars Dark Trooper Attack, released in 2022. It comes with 166 pieces, and I paid $35 US for this. Now, this set is kind of the set that is famously known as the Dark Trooper Battle Pack. However, LEGO did not intend for it to be a battle pack, and it's not a battle pack whatsoever. I do wish that it had been one, because then it would have been a little bit cheaper to get some really cool minifigures here, but just looking at it for what it is, and that is supposed to be a depiction of a hallway in Moff Gideon's light cruiser, kind of where Luke Skywalker enters and he starts taking down the Dark Troopers. I feel like LEGO did a pretty good job on this set. There are a few things about it, though, that I really don't like, and one of those things is the elevator. Unfortunately, you can't turn the elevator unless you put a Luke back in there as far as he will possibly go. And if you take the lightsaber out of the hand, then you can turn the elevator here. But that's kind of unfortunate. I get that this is, a smaller scale set, so, some compromises had to be made. But I do really wish that, that you could turn Luke on the elevator. You could just put him in there. Maybe, if you had to take the lightsaber out, that would be okay. But, having to, really put your hands in there and then take it, or put him back in there, and then also you kind of have to stick your hands in there to get him out. That's just a little bit unfortunate, and, it's definitely one of my least favorite things about the set. Now, one thing that I do like about this set is that there are lots of places where you can pose minifigures. There are lots of studs where you can just kind of put the 3 Dark Troopers throughout the little hallway here. But then there are also some places where you can put minifigures to make some action happen. Over here, if you put Luke right here, you can kind of have him spin and kind of cut through, slash through some Dark Troopers here, which is cool. And then there's also this, sliding mechanism here. He can fall off, I guess, if you move that a little bit too hard. That doesn't usually happen, but I guess it can happen if you do it too hard. But there is this little sliding mechanism right here, and you can use kind of the force here with Luke and kind of slash through a Dark Trooper and then kind of push him back. Or you can do it the opposite way, and you can have the Dark Trooper back here, and Luke pulls him forward with the force, and then he kind of slashes through the Dark Trooper. That looks very nice, and it works really well. And even once you remove this here, it doesn't look that bad. So I really like that feature a lot, and definitely helps the set to be good for display, but also to be good for play as well. Now, moving back to things that I don't like about this set, when you look at the back here, it looks really bad. It doesn't look good. It's obviously kind of meant to be looked at from the front, and I get that, but still, it looks really bad when you turn it around and look at it from the back, especially to the elevator here. When you turn this around as well, the elevator is really the only thing that looks good, when you turn that around there. Everything else about, this back area just looks really bad there. And another thing that I don't like about this set is there are a lot of stickers, and some of the stickers you can leave off, like the little lights here on the hallway. You won't get that spaceship kind of look there, but you can leave them off, and it's not gonna really detract from the set, but it definitely will. You definitely will notice that they're not there, and it's not gonna look as good as it possibly could. But I feel like, not looking at this as a battle pack and just looking at this as a little, little scene in one of the hallways on Moff Gideon's light cruiser, I feel like this kind of captures the look that LEGO was going for pretty well. And, overall, I'm pretty happy with this. There are definitely a lot of flaws, though. Taking a closer look at minifigures, we have Luke Skywalker, and then I put in 2 Dark Troopers. There are 3 included in the set, but I wanted to show what the Dark Trooper looked like with the armor on, and then also with the armor off. And the print there on the Dark Trooper is just really, really good. It looks really nice there, and it looks accurate to the Dark Trooper. They did use, for Luke here, they did use the frosted lightsaber blade, and I hope that they can stay consistent on that. But just the Dark Trooper there, printing is really good. I do like the armor. The helmet looks good there as well. The armor and the helmet definitely make it look bigger than a normal minifigure. And the helmet there, the red is just showing through from a print on the head there. The arm, or the helmet there, it just is, there's no dual molding or anything like that. on the helmet, and then spinning things around. The print is, continues to be good on the back there as well, and then there's some print on the back of the head as well. Fortunately, most of that print gets covered up by the armor and then the helmet there, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And then print on the back of Luke there is good, and then Luke's alternate face is just pretty good there as well. So this set retails for £30 UK, $35 and €30. Now, this set originally retailed for £25 UK, $30 and €30. Now, this set was released back in 2022, so last year, and I really think for a set, that came out in 2022, I would like it to be at $20. I know that is not reasonable to ask that, so let's go up a little bit and say 25. That is where I would want it to be, but I get that 2022 prices went up a lot, so 30 was what its original price was. I understand how LEGO got there. However, again going back and then increasing it again by $5 is not okay. They know that they can do that because the set comes with 3 really cool minifigures, and there are people, like myself, who are willing to pay that price for those 3 minifigures that are really good. And that is why I do wish this set had been a battle pack, because it would have been a lot cheaper to get those really cool minifigures, because that obviously is the main draw to the set. The set itself is good. It has some definite flaws to it, but it still is pretty good, and I think for what it's trying to represent, it does a pretty good job at that. But, it only comes with 166 pieces. There are some bigger pieces. There's some panel pieces over here, some, bigger pieces in the floor, but not enough, I think, to justify that price for only coming with 166 pieces. And I point that price to these 3 minifigures right here. That's the only reason why I think that it's that price. They also know that they can charge that price and that people will pay for it. So that's the big reason. But overall, this is a good set, bad price, a really good minifigures as well. I wish that for that price it had come with another Dark Trooper or 2. Then I would have been okay with the price. I still would not have been happy at all with it, but I would have felt a little bit better at the price. But as it is right now, it's too expensive for what it is, but still pretty good set. Not a battle pack, but for what it is, it's pretty good. So that will do it for this review, and I will see you on the next one.